What's up, guys? Darth Dwayne here, bringing you another episode of Hearthstone. I actually might start a new series with this, and I'll tell you why. I've been playing a little bit, getting kind of a good feel for the game, doing my daily quests, kind of leveling up some of the classes, getting a good feel for all the cards and classes and that kind of thing, doing my daily quests, all that good stuff, finished all the regular quests that come with the game. And I figured I would start in on some Arena. And Arena is a limited format in Hearthstone, kind of similar to drafting in Magic the Gathering, but not really, because you don't actually skip cards and pass cards to other people or anything like that. Basically, it just gives you 30, you make your deck out of 30 cards just like the regular game, and every card you get a choice between 3 different cards. So it has that random element in it, but you don't have a lot of the strategy that is in a Magic draft, like choosing what to pass your opponents, trying to figure out what your opponents picked, that kind of thing. Doesn't happen. And you also don't stay within one tournament. Anyone else playing in Arena, you can get as an opponent. So that said, let's jump in and we can kind of learn it together. This is, I've watched a little bit of it, but I haven't actually done it, as you can see by the blue outline here. So let's jump in and check it out. Alright, the Arena usually requires an entrance fee, but since it's your first time here, it's on the house. Enjoy.
Choose a hero.
Alright, so we get a choice of 3 heroes. We've got Priest, Mage, and Druid. I am not a big fan of the Druid, probably just because I haven't played it enough. I feel like I've overplayed Mage, so why don't we try Priest?
The light shall bring victory. Now, pick a card to add to your deck.
Alright, so we've got 3 cards to pick from, and they're going to do this 30 times so we can make our deck. Secret Keeper, whenever a secret is played, gain +1/+1. I don't think priests have secrets, so that's definitely off the list. Sunfury Protector, give adjacent minions taunt, so you give 2 things taunt, and it's a 2/3 for 2. Solid card in my opinion. Then you've got Mind Control Tech, which is a 3/3 for 3, but if they have 4 or more minions, you get to take control of one at random. Also a decent card, but I think in this instance we're going to go with the Sunfury Protector.
Keep it up!
Alright, so we've got Holy Nova. Deal 2 damage to all enemies, restore 2 health to all friendly characters. That is just awesome. We've also got Northshire Cleric. Whenever a minion is healed, draw a card, and the priest can heal with his hero power, which is really good. So that's actually a tough choice. Harvest Golem's actually a very solid card too. He's a 2/3 for 3, and you get a 2/1 when he dies. I like all 3 of these cards quite a bit. I really want to go with the card advantage, but I think the board clear is probably the better pick. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the Holy Nova. Alright, we've got Divine Spirit, double a minion's health. Decent if you've got the cards to back it up. Inner Fire, changes the minion's attack to be equal to its health. That's kind of more situational. Like something like a Gurabashi Berserker would be awesome with that. But Acidic Swamp Ooze is pretty much always good, and it can also, it's amazing if you can steal someone's weapon with it. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Acidic Swamp Ooze. Alright, so we've got Lord of the Arena, 6/5 taunt for 6. He is okay. He doesn't have quite enough health for a taunt, really, but he's okay. You've got Youthful Brewmaster, which is a 3/2, and when you lay him down, he has a battle cry to bounce a creature of your own, which can help you and can hurt you, depending on when you get him. If the board's clear, you can lay him down and his battle cry doesn't do anything, so that's also nice. And then you've got the Wolf Rider, which is a 3/1 charge. I'm thinking maybe we will take the Lord of the Arena, just because as a priest we can heal him if he survives a round. Might be inferior logic, but it's what I'm going with. So, we've got Bloodsail Raider, is gain attack equal to your weapon. We don't have weapons, so we're ignoring that. Harvest Golem is a 2/3 for 3, and when he dies you get a 2/1 Golem. And then you've got Razorfen Raptor, is a 2/3 for 3, and you just get a 1/1 immediately. I think I'm going to go with the Raptor. Getting the creature immediately for with 1 less power I think is a little better. So we'll go ahead and take the Raptor. Ironforge Rifleman I'm not a huge fan of. He deals 1 damage and he's a 2/2 for 3. It's okay. Frostwolf Warlord, gain +1/+1 for each friendly minion on the battlefield. He's decent. I've seen him really dominate games, and even if you have to play him with nothing on the board, he's a 4/4 for 5, which isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Then you've got Mind Vision. Put a copy of a random card in your opponent's hand into your hand. It's 1 card to get a card, not a big fan of it. The ones that get 2 cards out of their deck and give them to you, I do like that one. So I'm probably going to take the Frostwolf Warlord here. Alright, light spawn is pretty much one of the reasons to play Priest. Minion's attack is always equal to his health, so he comes in as a 5-5, and you can actually heal him after they take damage, and his attack goes right back up. So he's basically a 5-5 for 4, and if you can drop something like Divine Spirit on him, he becomes a 10-10, which makes him amazing. Fairy Dragon is also decent, 3-2 for 2 that can't be a target of hero powers or spells, so he's a really good second round drop, but in this case I think we have to take the light spawn. Alright, Stormwind Knight, 2-5 charge for 4, he's okay. Novice Engineer I actually like, 1-2 for 2 and draw a card, but in this case I have to take a Northstar Cleric. He's a 1-3 for 1, and whenever a minion is healed, draw a card. You can really get that going with some nice some nice card draw, so we're going to take Northstar Cleric. Alright, Dragonling Mechanic is solid. It's a 2-4 for 4 that also summons a 2-1 Dragonling. And then Shadow Word Pain is really solid as well. And Lord of the Arena we've kind of talked about. I don't think we need a second one, at least not at this point in the game. I'm hoping we can get some Senjin Shield Masters. I think I am going to take the direct removal because we don't have any yet, and this one's actually good. There's a lot more. There's another one that does minions with 5 power or greater, and that one sometimes you have to sit on. This one you pretty much always have a target. So we'll go ahead and take that. Alright, looks like our rare is either going to be a Cabal Shadow Priest, which take control of an enemy minion that has 2 or less attack. It's 4-5 for 6. It's not bad at all. Molten Giant I'm not a huge fan of. It's 8-8, costs 20, but 1 less for each damage your hero's taken. Hopefully we're not taking enough damage to make this guy realistic. Faceless Manipulator is really good, in my opinion as well. You put him into play and he copies another minion. So they lay something awesome, you copy it. You lay something awesome, you copy it. It can really work out. However, I've never actually seen this Cabal Shadow Priest, so I'm kind of interested. I think I'm going to take the Shadow Priest. Alright, there's that Gurubashi Berserker I was talking about. And Priest he's actually pretty good for, because you can make him take damage, you can bounce him off something with his 7 health and then heal him, and he just keeps getting bigger. South Sea Deckhand's not good for us, we don't have weapons, and we already got a Shadow Word Pain, although more than one wouldn't be bad, but I am going to take the Gurubashi Berserker here, and hope that we can heal him up and make him combo up nice for us. Alright, Raid Leader, your other minions have +1 attack, 2-2 for 3, pretty solid. Not a fan of the Goldshire Footman, 1-2 taunt for 1. Darkscale Healer is decent. Restore 2 health to all friendly characters, 4-5. If you can make some trades where your stuff lives and then drop this guy down, he's really efficient. However, I think we're going to take the Raid Leader. Our curve is a little, I mean, got a couple 5s, but mostly just because I like the Raid Leader better. Alright, Ancient Brewmaster is good. He's a 5-4 for 4. Return a friendly minion. So he's just like the other Pandaren. You bounce a creature, could be good, could be bad for you. But you could get a combo out, and you could definitely get a cheap creature out. Novice Engineer we've talked about. I do like that card. However, Silverhand Knight is just really, really solid in my opinion. You get a 4-4 and a 2-2. So basically 6 total stats on both front and back end for 5. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Silverhand Knight. Alright, we've got Thrallmar Farseer, which in my opinion is only good if you have a way to buff him. Otherwise he's a little overpriced for a 2-3 because he just gets taken out immediately. Mind Vision we've talked about, not a huge fan. Boulder Fist Ogre I'm not a huge fan of either, but amongst these 3 I'm pretty sure he's going to be my pick. Alright, Silence is okay. Usually you like to get Silence with a creature like the Owl or the Spellbreaker. But sometimes you just need to silence something, and it's nice to have. Not a big fan of Mind Blast. 5 damage to a hero for a card. Sounds okay, but really, I mean, you could get a creature down that's going to be a threat and continually damage, something like that. I'm just not a big fan of it. I like fireballs and things that can target creatures and players, not so much stuff that just deals damage straight to players. And we already have a Raid Leader, but he is very solid. So I think we actually might go with a second Raid Leader in this instance and hope we get some more silence. Alright, Magma Rager I hate. He just dies way too easy. He doesn't have charge or anything like that. We already have a Razorfen Hunter, but they're really solid. And again, we talked about silence. I think I'm going to go with the Razorfen Hunter here. Holy Nova, hard to pass that up. We talked about that. This guy is okay, but I'm going to go with the second Holy Nova. Senjin Shieldmaster, great. Love this guy. 3-5 taunt for 4. 5 is a really weird number of health. He's very hard to get rid of. Usually they have to throw 2 creatures at him or a premium creature control. So I am going to take the Senjin Shieldmaster. Frost Elemental is okay. 5/5 for 6, and you freeze a character. You can lock a creature down for 1 round, but Senjin Shieldmaster is just really good. Alright, got another rare pick here. Ravenhold Assassin is okay. He's great to get that 7 damage in because he's got stealth, so they can't do anything about him until you get to attack with him. Violet Teacher is interesting. I don't know if we have enough spells to really worry too much about him. Stampeding Kodo is just solid. He's not great, but he's just solid. Destroys a random enemy minion with 2 power, attack or less. So you can get a control out of him and a 3/5 creature for 5. So if you make it work, he's basically like a little lesser Shadow Word Pain and a creature in 1, and he almost always is going to have a target. So I think we will take the Kodo. Alright, so another Stampeding Kodo, Emperor Cobra, which I actually like quite a bit. He takes out big monsters handily, but Lightwell is pretty much a priest-specific thing that is awesome for priests. Start of your turn, restore 3 health to a damage-friendly character. Now that can be you, that can be one of your minions. It's basically something they've got to take out. So even, you know, you're gonna get a heal out of it if it lasts. If it doesn't, they're probably gonna have to stack it with 2 creatures. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Lightwell. Alright, Nightblade I'm not a huge fan of. 4/4 for 4 deals 3 damage. I've talked about how I don't like stuff that deals direct damage to players that much. Divine Spirit could be fun with our Light Spawn. However, I gotta take a second Senjin Shieldmaster. I just love this guy. Alright. Well, we might actually take the Owl. We don't have any silence yet, and we've already got 2 Senjin Shieldmasters. Circle of Healing I just don't like that much. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab the Owl. Alright, Scarlet Crusader's okay. Stormwind Knight's also okay. I actually really like the Venture Mercenary. I've seen it work out pretty well. Once you get it down, they either have to deal with it, and if they deal with it, you're not affected by his drawback. If they don't deal with it, you're smacking stuff for 7. So it's not like Magic where they could like tap it or, you know, pacify it or something like that, and you keep having to deal with the negative. They have to kill it or polymorph it or something that gets rid of its negative. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Venture Mercenary. Alright. Our curve is a little on the high end, but Holy Nova, it's basically between Holy Nova and Temple Enforcer, and they're both basically the top end of the curve anyway, and 5 is actually the highest, so we'll go ahead and take the Temple Enforcer. Alright, Mana Addict, Defender of Argus, Violet Teacher. Violet Teacher we talked about. I don't think we have enough spells to really try and take advantage of that, although a 3/5 for 4 is solid. And Mana Addict, I'm not a huge fan of in almost any circumstance, unless you're playing a very spell-heavy mage deck or something. Defender of Argus, I really like. He's a 3/3 for 4, but basically he gets 2 other things +1/+1 in taunt. So he basically gets 5/5 for 4 and makes things taunt. So I really like Defender of Argus. Pretty sure we're going to have to take another Northshire Cleric there. Love that card. Here's the other one I was talking about. The Shadow Word Death. Destroy a minion with attack 5 or more. Not as big a fan of that as the other one, because sometimes you guys sit on this without a target for a long time. Stormwind Champion is really good. 6/6 for 7. Gives all your minions +1/+1. I do like that quite a bit. And we already have a Venture Co, and our 5 slot is really high, and we don't have anything in the 7 slot. So I think we will go with the Stormwind Champion. Alright. Another Stormwind Champion wouldn't be bad. Frost Elemental is not bad either, but I think we're going to go with the second Iron Beak Owl. I like to have more than one source of silence. We're getting down to the last 2 picks here. Mana Wraith is okay. 2/2 for 2, and you can possibly screw them. Pint-Sized Summoner is really good, and it's also a bullet magnet. They will use removal on it because they're scared of what you might get out. And then Twilight Drake used to be a lot better, I guess. I heard it got nerfed, I guess. He's gonna be usually at least a 4/4, usually 4/5, 4/6 for 4. So that's pretty good. Our curve, because our curve's so high, we got a lot of 5 and 6s. I think I'm gonna take the Summoner. It might help us get that stuff out. Alright, here's our last pick. We've got Shadow Madness, gain control of an enemy minion with 3 or less attack until end of turn. Not a big fan at all. Pint-Sized Summoner, we already got one, and this guy is actually awesome. This Soul Priest, your cards and powers that restore health now deal damage instead. So we basically get it turns our hero ability into the best one in the game, in my opinion. We can now do 2 damage to any target we want. So I'm not sure how our deck's going to work out. I liked it, but our mana curve is a little on the high end. It's a little janky, so we'll see how everything goes. So, as I understand it, we can lose 3 times before we're kicked out, and we can win a maximum of 9 times. I'm hoping just to win more than I lose, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, your arena deck will expire after you lose 3 games, so. Alright, we almost got world-class Paste Eater. That would have been nice.
Anduin!
Alright, a Hunter.
Rexa!
We'll see how this goes.
Let the hunt begin.
The light shall bring victory.
Kinda wish we had something with 2 besides this. But I'm liking how we're going to curve out, so I'm not going to throw anything back. Might be a mistake. I probably should have thrown the Soul Priest back, but I like that card so much that I'm biased. I just want to hold on to it. Alright, we could cast the Lightwell, but it's not going to have anything to heal, so it's really just a waste. Unfortunately, as a priest, we'll heal him. Your hero ability actually is one of the only ones that's not good to use second turn. So I did make a mistake there. I definitely should have thrown back the Soul Priest and maybe even the Lightwell. But, oh well, it's past now, right? Alright, so now we got 3, so we can go ahead and put this guy out.
Mess with Job's done.
He's still got his coin, I believe. Yeah, so gotta look out for something big he's saving that coin for, because he could have first turned this guy probably.
Don't mess with Tusker.
Alright, so he got out his own Razorfen Hunter. Now we could lay this one out. I kinda don't, well, wouldn't be a terrible move. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get the Soul Priest out. Then we'll go ahead and trade this guy for that so he has less stuff to throw at the Soul Priest. Next round we'll throw out the Lightwell to give him another target, and we'll probably heal something for 2 damage. Or, you know, use our heal to hit something for 2 damage. Maybe we won't if he doesn't hurt this thing. Well, it could heal us too. Or we just get out the Ventrico Mercenary. Huh. I think we just get out the Ventrico Mercenary. Seems like a weird move with a handful of creatures, but he's got to deal with that or keep taking 7 damage. So I feel like that was a decent move.
The beast in my sight.
There you go. He's got, I hate this card, but for some reason people always find a target against me. But that's fine. We can heal that guy down. That's even better. Oh wait, never mind. We can't heal, so playing Northshire Cleric would be silly. And let's see. Do we want a Lightwell? Yeah, it'll heal us.
Feel my pain.
We can drop this guy down and have a guaranteed target next turn as well, and be able to heal something for 2 damage. So we can take out his Loot Hoarder and then kill that thing with the Kodo, assuming the board stays the same, obviously, which it probably won't. Alright, so he's coming straight for us. He clearly thinks he can just burn us down, which this thing's going to heal us for 3. Oh, it hurts us. I am an idiot. Alright, so I should have thought that through better. Yeah, we're probably going to lose this game because of that. Alright, so we'll use this to kill that guy. kill that guy. Oh, I'm dumb. I messed that up too. Man, I am not having a good game here, guys. All right, so let's do this.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
I totally didn't think that this would now hurt me. That was not an intelligent play at all. Hopefully it kills this guy. Man, that was really too bad. Well, hopefully it heals itself now. Alright, so he's dumping cards because he thinks he can charge us down, and now that I made that mistake, he most likely can, unfortunately. Alright, so let's play the raid leader so this guy can kill this guy. Razorfen Hunter, and heal ourselves for 2. We've got to keep up on the
Give
healing
that minion a turn to get ready.
because he's going to be doing 2 damage every round to us with steady shot. Really sad that I messed up that light well play. I just did not think that through. That's interesting. Probably an explosive trap. One of those has got to be. One of them might be a snake trap. Could be a snipe. So, first things first, we're never going to not heal ourselves. Let's find out if it's an explosive trap. It of course is.
Suck steel.
We'll make him suck steel. Then we'll put down Tazingo and a Northshire Cleric.
Job's done.
Then next turn, we can heal this guy and get a card if we want to.
Your magic shall not save you.
That's funny. He played that guy just so he could silence him. Alright, so thinking we drop this guy.
Suck steel.
This kills that. Heal him, get a card. That'll be good next turn. This kills that.
Right away.
Kill one of those. And say go. This will deal 2 damage to all his stuff and heal us for 2 damage as well as our stuff, and we'll get cards. So hopefully he doesn't kill us this turn because we might have stuff to... Oh man, that's not good. Getting low life. We're going to heal for 4 next turn. Oh. Well, I'm not going to lie, it's not looking good. Pretty much had to do that. Kodo won't do anything, so we'll get the light spawn down.
Job's done.
Oi, that's not good for us at all. We're pretty much dead. We kind of knew that was coming ever since I messed up.
Is someone injured?
Yeah, we're dead.
Well played.
Well, I made some
You have
mistakes.
bested me.
Hopefully we'll do better in the next one. Man, I can't believe I made so many mistakes in that game. Alright, well, let's play one more. Hopefully we can end the video on a win. Arena prize gets better with each game you win. Oh, I should have mentioned that. You get prizes based on how far you get in the arena. I'm pretty sure from what I've heard, you're guaranteed at least a pack, and you get a certain amount of gold and dust that you can use to make cards based on your wins.
Anduin versus Jaina.
You
All
asked
right.
for it.
The light shall bring victory.
Well, this time I don't have to worry because I like all our cards. Might show... Yeah, we can keep one high cost. I'll keep that just because I want to play it. Mages don't have weapons, so we can go ahead and first turn Swamp Ooze. Not worried about saving it to take out a weapon. Alright. Huh, we could cast the Northshire Clerics, but I kind of feel like it's pointless. I don't like using those until I have something to heal. May have been the wrong move, but it's what I'm going with. Alright. Well, that Worgen's problematic. But he can just hit it himself, so...
Job's done.
Unfortunately, he's going to hit it on this. It's going to get an extra Wind Fury attack, then he's going to hit us with it. But there wasn't another move we really had.
It's time for a little blood.
Or he's just going to do that and hit us for 8. I have no idea. He messed that up. I have no idea why he did that.
Whoops.
Yeah. That was definitely not what he intended. Alright, so... If we cast this, this just eats it. Huh.
I must consider.
Handle it!
Yeah, I don't know. That could have gone better. Yeah, I don't know, guys. That really could have gone better.
You gotta be kidding me!
Oh. I wanted to make it so we couldn't just trade for our guy without losing anything, but in reality, I just did nothing. Okay, so now we're kind of in trouble. We could Holy Nova, which will kill this guy, but not this guy. Then we can hit him with that. That still leaves him with 2 life. We could Silverhand Knight, but that doesn't... Well, we'll Silverhand Knight
Hit it very hard.
and then do that.
Ready, sir.
Job's done.
Really could have gone better. Really not happy with the way I've been playing, unfortunately. Oh, of course he gets lucky and gets 2 on our 2 creature, none on us. That was really unlucky for us. Really lucky for him. Well, I think we're going to have to Holy Nova. It sucks to use it on one thing, but otherwise we're going to take 7, so... I hate that. Just not doing well. Maybe he lays something we can steal with the Shadow Priest at least. That would be nice. Nope, he lays something gnarly that's gonna kill us. Well, that's something we can steal with the Shadow Priest, so that's good at least.
Let me change your mind.
Get out a Northstar Cleric.
Job's done.
If he kills the Northstar Cleric, it makes our ghoul bigger. And it means we don't take 4 damage. Gets it down to 5. Means we can use the Temple Enforcer plus this chick to kill it next turn.
What to do? What to do?
Pass me that Arclight spanner!
Let's see what target he's scared of. Oh, Fireball. Well, that'll make our ghoul bigger. Oh, he's gonna attack the ghoul. Interesting. Alright. Well, I think we drop Lord of the Arena.
Sorrow.
Right away.
Attack this guy with that, and Healer to draw a card.
Job's done.
This guy can't kill the Lord of the Arena alone, so he'll have to use both his cards or something like a Polymorph, which is fine. Not liking how much stuff he's getting on the board, but there's not a lot I can do about it now. Alright, so we get out Tazdingo. And a raid leader.
Handle it.
And we heal ourselves for 2.
Job's done.
What to do? What to do?
Well, that wasn't ideal. Man, he's just got all the cards he needs, this guy. Doesn't help that I've been misplaying, but still. Alright. So we cast this guy.
Embrace the void.
He'll kill that guy. Shadow Word Pain that guy.
I don't have enough mana.
And... oh, why not? Get the creature on the board.
Job's done.
Make that thing taunt. I would like to keep that around longer, but we're not in a position where we can be spending life like that. Alright, so that could be a counter spell, it could be a vaporize, it could be a lot of things. So
I got this. Is someone injured?
do this. Kill that guy. Get the card. Holy Nova, nice. That's a handy thing to have. Make her a little bigger. And we'll say go. Probably a vaporize she's got. That's interesting. Because I'm just going to heal and get cards. So I'm assuming... in fact, I can Holy Nova. Heal both those, get 2 cards, and kill something he puts out. I probably won't, but I could.
My shield for Argus!
Summoning
Right
so it's not a vaporize. It's probably a counter spell, which is going to get rid of our Holy Nova. Can't be ice blocked. She's been hit. Light well, awesome. Awesome.
The frost wolves stand.
All right, this game's turning
Right away.
around a little bit.
The breach.
All right, so he's got a round to come up with something real good.
You win this.
All right, I'm not gonna lie, we got a little lucky on that one, but hey, I'll take the win. So we finished our first arena run 1-1. I made some terrible misplays, but hey, we're even for now, so that's not too bad. Thank you guys for watching. Feel free to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I've just been overwhelmed with how my channel started to grow, so I appreciate all you guys, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks again.